that's a good point. So like if timeline comes up, you know, and you're asking somebody, like, for example, like Desert City Media Team, like when I put that together, we were talking like January, February, as far as like who we wanted and all that kind of stuff. And then, I mean, things are finalized way before then. I want to say March or June is when everybody kind of knew where they stood. And then July, everything gets finalized. So it's like,
budget set.
So if you want to get into a paid position on a media team, or I've seen a lot of this recently, is like sell your media packages, whatever it is, you have to plan in advance. So that would be number one. If for whatever reason life happens and you can't plan in advance, or you just find something, then how you make up for that is to volunteer your time to get down there, and on your own dime in a lot of cases, if you're newer, and just get the experience and all of that, so that next year you become almost like on a preferred type list, preferred vendor, whatever you want to call it, kind of way.
Yeah, and I would say the other thing too that just came to my mind is like, do your homework. You know, look at our stuff. Like research.
Yeah.
Everything.
So when you ask, have an educated conversation,
not to just be like, oh, well, I see you guys are doing this and I could do it better, but like, what's your niche? Like, what's your specific focus that you can add to a media team? You know, lead with that. Like, I don't need another photographer just to have a photographer. Like, I specialize in this, or like, I really want to curate this, or I really want to be a part of. Like, my niche is these things. I really do a good job with this. Is there value I can add to your event by this, right? I was just talking to a buddy of mine in Santiago. He owns STI CrossFit. His name's Mateo. Good friend of mine. Incredible creative. Like, dude he's killing it, man. And he's had to learn that. Like, he didn't start off that way. Like, he's had to learn all this as being an entrepreneur and business owner. Mm-hmm. And he's just sort of fell into this. It's really awesome. But we had a conversation. He's like, man, I'd love to, at some point, he's not necessarily saying this year, but he's like, man, if this year happens, like, I'd love to come up and just be a part of Desert City. And like, and he's asking me the questions, like, what would you want? You know my style. Like, how could I fit in and as a part of the team? Like, what could I contribute? I love that question.
Yeah, it's going about it the right way, and the right verbiage and things like that. Right. I mean, it's the same thing if you try to sell, you know, working with a brand or working with an athlete. You're not going to like say like, hey, what you guys are doing right now is bad. I'm better, and here's my stuff. Well, it's going to be, hey, I noticed you're doing this. Like, I'd love to help elevate, or something to that effect. But
when you think about you as a creative, like, that's you're a business. You provide a service. And so as a part of being a business and providing a service, like, you are selling that service. And so you got to be good at sales. Like, and there's a lot of creatives I've talked to. I'm like, man, like, you can't talk to people. Like, this is not good.
There's
what I mean?
A lot of them.
You know, and so that's what I would say is like, man, you gotta brush up on your people skills. You gotta brush up on like you're selling yourself. I know it sounds weird, but that's a part of it. And so like in sales, like asking a lot more questions than you give declaratives or answers and things like that. Like, that to me is a good start.
If you could craft the perfect cold DM, let's say it's February, like we're in the planning mode, you receive a DM, what would like I guess people are going to actually do this probably now, but like what would be like a perfect DM for you to receive, where you're like, okay, that's enough to where you send it my way, and I'm like, okay, I'll take a closer look at this person.
Something to the effect of showing that you've seen our stuff. So, hey, love your stuff, love this specific thing. Like, give me a specific that you've seen that you really love, mm-hmm. so I can see, like, and tell, oh, you're not just blowing smoke, but you've actually seen it. 2, like, basically giving respect and like understanding of like, hey, you probably have everything already lined up for this year. Just wanted to, offer this type of service as an add-on for what you're doing. If there's any opportunity for us to partner together, I love that word, but like if there's a way in which we could partner and I can contribute or reduce my rate in such a way that I can not be a burden on the budget, I would love to gift that to Desert City this year in hopes of showing you what I got. Something like that. It's like, boom, boom, boom. It's like 3 check marks for me. It's like, okay, this woman or this man has something to offer us that's beyond just trying to, make a quick buck or get their name out somewhere. It's like they really want to be a part of this.
Right. So
that to me helps.
The idea of partnership.
Absolutely.
Like, because at the same time too, on a creator side, by me going there and filming, let's say it's we can stay with Desert City. I don't know why I'm trying to vary away from it. I mean, your branding is on point. You're literally wearing the shirt. You got the color scheme going on. The shoes match, by the way. You got to throw the shoes up because they can't even see it. Yeah, with that, like, I know if I'm going there, like, if I'm a greener, younger videographer, photographer, I'll try to get on the media team using that strategy. If that doesn't work, I don't get a response or whatever, I wait too long, whatever it is, I can still go, I can still show up, I can still grab assets, and then I can utilize that in next year's pitch to you. Hey, been coming to your event, went to your event last year. Here's like some of my visuals that I got. Loved what your team did. Would really love to partner with you guys next year in some capacity. Yeah. So like there's 2 different routes. Like there's not one wrong or right way to do it. Right. There's plenty of ways to get that initial conversation out there. And I think doing that is very important as opposed to just kind of showing up and trying to like muscle your way through there.
Right, absolutely.
So what I really liked in your response is marketing yourself as a creative and looking at yourself as a business.